And for everyone in our audience, please introduce yourself, JTV1, and the things that you guys provide from a media space to everyone here in Houston.
Yes. Hey, everyone. Yes, who's tuned in right now. It's just beautiful to be with like-minded individuals who are all about inspiring and encouraging the community and people. So at JTV1, it stands for Journey to Victory.
Okay.
So it's all about inspirational, motivational content to help people in their life to move forward. So through podcasts, through TV shows, through you seeing our articles, it'll be you seeing success stories of people and where they saw challenges and how they were able to overcome them through their gifts, through their talents, through their business, through whatever entity that they're in. You'll be able to see, hey, they found their gift, they made it through it, they done this, I can do it too. So it's a beautiful thing to see that there. I do offer private, we offer private media services. So we do have that available as well. But the main focus is a membership community, which will be launching in February. So y'all make sure y'all look out for that. You have to follow JTV Network to look for that. But it was told to me to kind of start a community. People wanted after events to come. They wanted a place they can also be a part of. So we added the membership where we'll have a community where we'll network and commute a lot. So I have that, the membership opening up, but we also have business services where we have the business directory. So all my people who have businesses, all my entrepreneurs who have businesses, we have a business directory area where you can list your businesses. And then we have the event space where events, if you have an event coming up or if you're part of the membership or you're part in the community, you can also place your events on there.
Oh, wow.
And then we'll have the articles. We have the articles on there where you'll see success stories. So between that and then hopefully soon, March, we're going to open where it'll be courses, since that's the new thing.
Yeah.
A lot of people are doing virtual courses.
That's right.
So we'll add the JTV University, which will be, I'm so excited because I want to be that one place everyone can go to where they know, hey, if we want informative information, like say you all do real estate and you're teaching a course on how to be better in real estate or what are some of the key things you need to do first before you buy a house. So say you offer that course or that workshop, we will have that link where they can go to your business. So it'll just be a place where for my business owners, they'll be able to have like a place they know if they go to this community, we're going to get that access. We're going to get that energy or those people. We're going to reach those people through this.
Okay.
The great thing about what you have planned in 2022 is that it's just a natural evolution.
Yes.
For what you've already done. Could you speak to our audience about a lot of your philanthropic endeavors? Because not only do you give back to the community, but you're also an educator. And I see you brought a couple of your books with you.
Yes.
So could you just please, show us your books and talks about how that ties into the things you do community-wise, philanthropic-wise, and how you give back?
Yeah, so for one, I definitely do events. So that was something that started with me doing actual one-on-one. I wanted to make it more where it could be like a whole room could get the information, like a live audience, and then help other businesses be able to be seen as well. So it's like a networking, informative space. So that's how that started. But my first book was Live Fully, and I did this in 2017. I came out with Live Fully, 10 Golden Rules for Living a Rich Life. This was my first book, and it's my baby, but this was my first book, and it came birth through me doing journalism, through me talking to people. I was able to get their success, like their words of wisdom.
Yeah.
At first it was going to be words of wisdom, but we went for Live Fully. But it was beautiful because a lot of people go through things that have so much wisdom.
Yeah.
And so from my interviews, I kind of placed those quotes. So you'll have quotes in here. And then the things that I use that helped me in my life through my life, I was able to do those in 10 golden rules. So that's for this book. And then we have A Powerful Woman, which I released in 2020.
Okay.
So this one's a little newer.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're in 2022 now, y'all. Look, it's in a
Time is flying.
Time
right?
is flying
Time
at
is
warp
flying.
speed.
Right?
You already know.
So A Powerful Woman, Activate Your Power Now. And this book right here, this was because I was searching. I needed to rebirth myself. I wanted to recharge myself.
Yeah.
And so through me doing a lot of that, through my interviews, talking to women, I wanted to know, like, what all is it supposed to be a woman?
Yeah. Right.
Like, of course, we know to look good. Of course, we know, okay, we have to act like this, or certain things are mannerisms. But it was like, no, what is, like, who am I? Like, what is a woman's full capacity or her full capability? What makes a woman a woman? Right. And I felt I wanted to know, like, deeper with certain women, like, what is a strong woman? What is a powerful woman? What are the powers we possess? How are we supposed to be thinking? What are the things we're supposed to be doing? So I felt in a place, I want to say, before I wrote this, I was stuck. I was like, okay, how do I rebuild myself? Who am I supposed to be? Like, who is the woman I'm supposed to be? Versus just looking good, just the norm that people think a woman is supposed to do. It's like, no, what inside, what internally am I supposed to do? So I have those things, those key things to kind of recharge you, to rebirth you, and to knowing your calling and who you are and those things you should apply in your life. So
with your books that you've written with the self-empowerment, the uplift, what is it that motivates you to pour so much into strangers, people you haven't met before, new acquaintances? Where do you think that stems from personally?
That stems from me and my own life, like that. I didn't have that. I didn't have the right mentorships. I didn't have anyone telling me, okay, if they did, I'll be way better off, but I didn't. So I put these out there so young people, or even people now, whatever age, that they can feel, hey, I have something I can connect with that can help me move through this. Because that was my favorite thing. I was always, whenever I had a bad day, whenever I had challenge, like the self-help development area was like my go-to. I knew if I was like having a bad day, I was like, I just need something to motivate me. I need something to inspire me, something, so sometimes people get stuck. And me, it was just like, if I just get to Barnes and Noble and get in that self-help and I'll just skim through a book, like just something to kind of get my mind to shift. I knew I needed to go to a self-help to get my mental to shift, to not stay in that negative space. Wow. And so I was like, you know what? And then when someone gave me the idea to write a book, I said, I want to do self-help book. Like, I want to be self-development, because we as people, we need motivation, we need encouragement, we need those things. So if that's something I go to, I was like, let me use some of the things from the books that I've read that help me. Let me be able to place that in a book, or let it be available for people who don't know how to get it, or who's not going to go to Barnes & Noble, who's not going to go get it. Let me at least put it through my events, or through my social media, or through books, where they'll be able to get that information.
And I've always taken from that too. A lot of times you'll find that people value your opinion more than they would an author that's in a store that they never had an opportunity to follow, never could relate to. So a lot of times your vision, the energy that you put out, is where they get their energy and trust from, that allows them to pour. So I've experienced that myself as well. So that's
One of the great things in my research as far as your brand and your organization was the type of events that you host. They're not the norm. I think one of the best things about your organization and what you bring to the table are some of your skills in as far as media production, event planning. Because as your events, there's going to be interviews, there's going to be fun. I mean, it's almost as if it's like going to your own private Grammy party, because you're interviewing people. The energy is there. It's just everyone is so lively.
I love that.
Thank you. And these events and your energy and your interview techniques and skills are those things that entrepreneurs like Larry and myself, people in different aspects of real estate, mortgages, is that something that we could take advantage of when we reach out to JTV1?
Yes, I definitely agree. And my thing is highlighting the businesses or the people who aren't getting highlighted. So that's my whole point of putting on the event. So I'll have like 11 to 14 speakers, and people think like we're going to be there hours. And I'm like, no, it's just for you to mainly get who they are. You hear them speak for a short point. It's not like we're going to be there 10 hours. It'd be like a 2-hour, 3-hour event. And it's amazing that I'm able to get that many people to speak for people at a time. But my whole point is to highlight their business, highlight their story, so people know, oh, these people are in Houston. Oh, these people do this. This is what I need in my life. I need to connect with that business. And so a lot of collaborations happen at those events. Like a lot of people that you wouldn't normally get to, they're there, they're speaking on the panel. You're able to talk with them, tell them certain ideas. So a lot of contracts, a lot of community things, a lot of things happen at those. So that's why I was like, okay, I'm going to start a membership through the business, because I want to keep this going. I want to keep this flow where people know, hey, I want to stay along the journey. I want to continue to meet new people, new businesses in my area. So that was the thing. I wanted to highlight people's stories, highlight their business, highlight what they were doing. And so you coming to TV, which is Journey to Victory. Your business will be highlighted. Your business will be, whether we do private media service or if it's at an event or if it's us writing an article or a story on you or an interview, it's basically to highlight what you offer, what you do, so people can contact you.
Wow.
And contact info for everyone in the audience that want to schedule a consultation because they're like, whoa, she does
Yes.
that and she can do that for me. I need to talk to her today. So how can I reach out to you?
So they can email me, Jazmin, Jazmin, at jtv1.com, and I'll be able to send you the link to where you can make the consultation. But if you email me, Jazmin, Jazmin, at jtv1.com, or follow me on social media at Jazmin Anderson Official or at JTV Network, one of those two, you'll be able to keep up with the events we have coming up, the different things we have going on, and the membership to look out for February. So we're launching that in February. I'm so excited because it's nothing like it. And I myself always wanted to be in a membership, and I feel like they don't meet enough. They don't really do enough hands-on. Like, you know, they might every few months or something like that. But sometimes people, we need that like every week, or we need something, you know, every morning or something to keep us going as entrepreneurs and motivation to keep going, to continue to connect. So,
I mean, I thank you so much because some of the gems you've given out in this first segment of our interview, I'm sure there's members of our audience that are going to take those, they're going to internalize, and they're going to put them into practice. But when we come back from our break, I want to talk to you a little bit about your entrepreneurial background and your evolution as a businesswoman and entrepreneur, because I'm sure there's so many people that's worked with you in the media space for so long that they may undervalue the evolutionary stages that you had to go to become the woman that you present yourself to professionally at this point.
yes.
So if you don't mind, I want to go into a little bit of that after our break.
Okay, let's do it.
All right.